Yakin here from Trend Ground. Now, if you have read all the news articles and also the review videos for the Vivo X200 Pro, I would easily say, yeah, believe the hype. It's truly one of the best flagship smartphone you can get right now in the market if it's available in your country. Now, I'm living in Malaysia. Of course, I definitely get to review it. And yeah, over the course of 2 weeks, I'm definitely pretty much convinced this is a really great flagship smartphone you can buy right now. Easily recommendation. So in this video, I'm going to cover a certain of categories that I think most consumers will be looking forward to. So let's get on to it. The first one is definitely the cameras. Now, I won't be giving you like each detailed specification, but the key highlight for the cameras of this Vivo X200 Pro is definitely the 200 megapixel Zeiss APO telephoto camera here, which actually delivers 3.7 times optical zoom and can zoom up to 100 times digital zoom. And I'm quite impressed with the photo quality that is delivered from the telephoto camera on the Vivo X200 Pro. You will be definitely love to keep shooting, even if you just want to shoot animals, buildings, or any kind of subject that is quite far away. Yeah, the telephoto camera here truly excels. As all my photos are being shot with the Zeiss natural color size, the ultra wide camera and the main camera also deliver stunning photos as well. But I do have to say that the photos, sometimes they do feel like over processed. Yeah, it's too over processed-ish. To some, they might not like it, but I can accept it. And yes, it does help create detailed photos. So the selfie photos on the Vivo X200 Pros are also quite detailed, sharp, and the dynamic range are quite good. Albeit, I only find the selfie camera, it only locks into one field of view. So I wish it could be a little bit more wider, but it is what it is. For videography, Vivo X200 Pro can shoot up to 8K 30 frames per second via the main camera. You can shoot 4K 60 frames per second on all the lenses. However, if you want to do lens switching, it's only available via the lens at the rear. Yeah, so basically you're only locked towards to the ultra wide main camera and telephoto if you are shooting in 4K 60 frames per second. And if you shoot in 4K 30 frames per second, then you can switch the lens from the front to the rear cameras. So the next one, I'm going to show you all the sample videos being shot with the Vivo X200 Pro in 4K 30 frames per second. And the videos, they are truly stunning. I would have to say it's very balanced. It don't deliver overexposed, underexposed, oversaturated, undersaturated. It doesn't have those kind of things. And the details are quite nice. And all these are on across all the lenses. They are always delivering very consistent video quality. So if you are a content creator who makes a lot of videos, definitely this Vivo X200 Pro is easy to recommend to you.
And there it is, everyone, to officiate. We've raised the glass, and by glass I mean Heineken bottles to officiate tonight.
All right, thank you. For videographer, the Vivo X200 Pro here is able to shoot Dolby Vision videos. Yeah, so if you turn on Dolby Vision, you can shoot videos up to 4K 60 frames per second via the rear and also the front-facing camera. So that is truly impressive. However, Do take note, if you are trying to shoot videos in Dolby Vision, only selected platform is supporting the video format. Yeah, if you are going to post onto your social media, I highly recommend you to edit it back to SDR format to support the social media platform. So apart from the Dolby Vision videos, you also can shoot log videos as well. And for those who don't want to do a lot of all these manual color tweaking on their videos, don't worry, you also have portrait videos option here. So you can shoot portrait video via the rear main camera and the telephoto camera. However, if you want to shoot in the front facing camera, you can, but it's limited to 1080p 30 frames per second.
Content creation,
yeah, for some
on
reason.
a daily basis.
Meanwhile, if you just want to shoot via the rear cameras, you can shoot up to 4K 30 frames per second for portrait videos. Next, let's talk about the performance for the Vivo X200 Pro. Now, powering it is the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 chipset, paired along with 16 gigs of RAM, and for the Malaysian market, we only have the 512 gigabytes internal storage option. I do wish they do bring in the 1 terabyte because I think a lot of the enthusiasts will get the largest storage space option. Now, coming back to the performance, wow, it's truly remarkable with the Dimensity 9400 chipset and the 16 gigs of RAM, because I haven't seen a device that render 4K videos with CapCut that is so quick. This guy just delivers it super quick, blow my mind. And if you are a mobile gamer, this is even much more incredible. Genshin Impact, higher settings is possible, 60 frames per second, motion blur and bloom being turned on. It can deliver the highest frame rate as possible for a long period of time. Don't even notice any frame drops on the device. So I think this is truly remarkable device for its performance. So the last category I want to cover for the Vivo X200 Pro, I think that most consumers are also looking forward to, is the battery. So the Vivo X200 Pro here is equipped with a 6000 milliamp battery and supports 90 watt fast charging, with the adapter being included. Yeah, the flash charge adapter is included in the packaging. So that is a really good value buy. But coming back to the battery performance, the battery life of the Vivo X200 Pro is truly stunning, because it will definitely able to last you at the very least 1.5 days. But if you are going to push it to the extreme limits, yes, you can. It will definitely still able to last you at least towards end of the day. Yeah, so this is happened to me. I try to push it for the device to shoot photos and videos in 4K during the Cleans 2024 Media Day. Charge it back up to 95% and start shooting around like 9:45 a.m. until around 6 p.m. plus. Yeah, this device still maintain the battery life hovering somewhere around like 23 or 28%. So that is truly remarkable. If you're going to ask me to nitpick some of the things, yeah, there are some things I want to nitpick. Is first one, FunTouch OS 15 is good, but is being installing a lot of bloatware apps. You see all these kind of games, yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to play. So there are some games I have downloaded which I wanted to do some testing. You can see there's still some games at another tab menu layout. So yeah, too much bloatware apps. Next thing I want to nitpick is the portrait video for the front camera, because it's only limited to 1080p 30 frames per second. Come on, the selfie video can shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second. Certainly the portrait video for the front facing camera can be achieving up to 4K 30 frames per second. So the last thing I want to nitpick is my own personal opinion and preference. I just wish they should have just include like a dual telephoto camera setup. I'm not sure, are they keeping it for their ultra model for the Chinese market? But hey, if they do, I wish they go and make it. I would like to have a dual telephoto camera system. on the smartphone, because I don't believe like one range zoom telephoto lens is sufficient enough. I like the way like dual telephotos work, like one work for a shorter zoom range and the other one more for the longest range zoom as possible. Can you imagine that if they put a high quality, maybe a 50 megapixel 3 times optical zoom, and then a 200 megapixel 5 times optical zoom? I think that is like really remarkable. You know, you can like go to any concert and sit the furthest as possible and you can still get amazing range zoom shot with that 5 times 200 megapixel Zeiss APO telephoto camera. Yeah, that's our dream. Yeah, and my own personal preference. Okay, so we have reached the final point of the review video. It's time for me to give my final verdict. So if you want to purchase one in Malaysia, it's going to cost you 4,699 ringgit Malaysia for one variant only, 16 gigs of RAM with 512 gigabytes of internal storage. Yes, and if you ask my personal opinion about the storage space, they should have like brought in a 1 terabyte storage space option, which is, I think a lot of people are going for that, because hey, if you are going to be a camera enthusiast, this Vivo X200 Pro's camera is able to deliver the experience for them, and it's going to require a lot of space when they are going to shoot a lot of high quality photos and videos as well. Yeah, that's just my main point. So pros, this device definitely just delivers a lot of pros and less cons, easily to recommend to you guys. But the most important highlight for the Vivo X200 Pro is definitely the cameras. If you're someone in the content creation or you love to upload contents to your social media platform, it will deliver. So what is my recommendation for this device? Outright buy it, put it in your buying list, or forget about it. I say outright buy it if you are looking for a flagship premium smartphone today. Yeah, so that is really important. And who is it for? I would say it's for the camera enthusiasts, content creator, mobile gamers, and those who love entertainment on the go, because this device truly delivers on all those users. So what is my rating? I'll give it a solid 9.3 out of 10. Definitely there are some things I do wish it can offer, like the 4K 60 frames per second. I wish the lens switching is available for the rear and the front camera. Portrait video is only limited to 1080p 30 frames per second for the front facing camera, which I find very quirky. There is always some things that is lacking that hamper a bit of the scoring for the Vivo X200 Pro. But overall, I think 9.3 out of 10 is truly wonderful score for the Vivo X200 Pro. And that, folks, is the end of the review for the Vivo X200 Pro. Special thanks to Vivo Malaysia for providing the loan review unit for review purposes. However, there's no cash compensation here. Whatever I'm saying here is based on my experience for around plus minus 2 weeks. Yeah, so take note on that. Subsequent software updates might provide a different experience. Yeah, so what do you think about the Vivo X200 Pro? If you think it's quite good, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you really like the review video, hey, do support the channel as well. If you're still new, go and subscribe to it, like, and then engage with us on the comment section. I try to reply as quickly as I could, but sometimes I'm really too busy because it's a one-man show here. So hopefully you guys like this one. And once again, Yaken here from Train Ground. I'm gonna bow down to you guys. Okay? And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao!